are an engineer who just became a manager, this will probably sting. You were the top performer on your team, the person everyone came to when things were on fire. Then you got promoted, and suddenly everything that used to make you great at your job stops working. I've coached dozens of engineers through this transition, and they all hit the same wall. What made you valuable as an IC doesn't make you valuable as a leader. In fact, it can work against you. If you ask what makes a good engineering manager, you will usually hear about communication, empathy, or technical background. All of these matter, but they are not what actually makes someone good at this role. Because engineering management is not about doing things better. It's not. It's about becoming a different kind of professional. And that shift is where most engineers struggle, even very strong ones. Engineers are trained to solve problems. A bug has a cause. A system has logic. A solution can be tested. But when you step into an engineering manager role, your problems stop behaving like systems. People don't respond to logic. Teams don't change because you are right. And performance doesn't improve just because you have the answer. That's often the first shock. Not because engineers are unprepared, but because their old strengths no longer give them control. Imagine an engineering manager who joins every technical discussion. They don't mean to micromanage, but they genuinely want to help. They jump into sprint planning, they comment on code reviews, they clarify decisions quickly, but slowly something changes. In retrospective, the team becomes quieter, decisions start flowing upward. People wait instead of thinking. Not because the manager is wrong, no, but because the manager is always there. This is where many engineering managers get confused. They are doing more, but leading less. A good engineering management understands one critical thing. Your value no longer comes from what you know. It comes from what happens through other people. This is deeply uncomfortable for engineers because for the first time, your impact is indirect your influence. Your influence is invisible and your success depends on trust, not competence. A good engineering manager stop asking, where can I add value? And start asking, where am I preventing others from adding theirs? That questions change everything. From my experience working in complex organizations, including tech environments, the strongest engineering managers share three main characteristics. First, they are comfortable not being the expert anymore. They don't compete with senior engineers. They don't jump into solutions to feel useful. They frame problems instead of solving them. Second, they understand power dynamics. They know how decisions really happen across product, stakeholders, and leadership layers. They don't hide behind process. They take responsibility for influence. Third, they manage themselves before managing others. This is the most important. They notice when their ego is triggered their need for control, increases delivery pressure, and makes them overstep. This self-awareness is what separates managers from leaders. If you want to start developing this shift, try this. At the end of each week, ask yourself, where did my team need me and where did I need to feel useful? That question alone reveals more than any framework. Being a good engineering manager is not about knowing more. It's about tolerating uncertainty without controlling everything around you. And that's real leadership work. Thank you for your time. See you on Friday. Bye.